What a life I would live if every day I wasn't impaired by something about myself or something someone says because they see me a certain way. That'd be so great. I'm not gonna make a YouTube video about like taking testosterone or anything until I'm like where I want to be, and then I'll probably do a video being like, this is it. This is what happened. This is what happened to me. I need to get on testosterone.
Hi, my name is Aaron McKenna, and I'm 1 year on testosterone.
Hey, my name is Aaron McKenna, and this is my voice 9 months on testosterone.
Hey, I'm Aaron McKenna, and this is my voice 7 months on testosterone. I think. I have no clue.
5 months. Thank the Lord.
3 months on testosterone.
2 months on testosterone. 1 month? Technically, 1 month.
2 weeks on testosterone.
Hello, my name is Aaron McKenna, and this is my voice 1 day on testosterone. I feel better.
Every week for the past year, I have been injecting myself with the hormone testosterone. This is less about who I was and what I used to look like, and more about me having the knowledge to know who I am and the strength to actually make changes and get my life.
I'm excited to pass. I'm excited to be called he. For people to just look at me and say he.
Plastic top off the testosterone vial.
Ah! Look at that! This is the good shit. I'm so happy I don't have a fear of needles. That would be the worst time. This is my voice, 15 minutes on testosterone. I'm excited to pass. My song is the wheel. I am currently 1 day on testosterone. It's like, wow, I just can't wait till like next Tuesday. I get to take my next shot, and then the next one, and the next one. Wait, oh my god, wait, this is huge. Okay, I think I'm about to change my channel name to Mileschronicles. That's the biggest plot twist in the Chronicles I've ever heard!
Okay, so, you're gonna do this legally, right?
I'm gonna do it legally, yeah.
Yeah, you would have to.
Yeah.
And you would have to change everything, you know, your driver's license.
Yep. That's me burping. 1 day on testosterone. Too real. It's been too real. I came out to my mom, but she was just like, you gotta do you. She hasn't used my name yet. She hasn't used Miles yet. But I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna give that time. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My 3rd week testosterone shot. Yeah, this is what I look like. At some point, it'll be 3 months on T, and then I think I'll be happy. Yeah. The other day, I passed all day, which was so weird, and I was like, you're doing it. You're doing it, bro. I'm about to do my shot on testosterone. I don't know, like, I want to have pecs, is like what I'm saying. Like, I want to have top surgery.
If this was my voice. If this was my voice.
My muscles have been insane. I have not worked out yet, and like, this is wild. Wait, what would you say to any like young kids that are dealing with like coming out as like gay or trans or bi or pan or something?
I would say to be comfortable with yourself, to like who you are, and to do whatever it is that you want to do, because you only have one life. And you don't want to get older and regret that you didn't.
This is my voice 1 month on testosterone. Like, I did not have like muscles like this pre-T. I remember I had like a moment where I was like, oh my god, these people don't like me and I'm not being me. You know, like, it's all a lie. You just gotta like be yourself, not what someone else tells you to be. Hi, my name is McKenna, and this is my voice 2 months on testosterone. I'm 2 months on T! The second leg of my tour is me next month, and I couldn't imagine going on tour and doing this show as my birth name after like I figured it out, you know? And people calling me like she, her pronouns. I can't imagine that. I'm currently in the name change process. My jawline is so different. It's also made me really dysphoric in a way, taking T, because I know where I'm gonna be, and I know I'm not there yet, and I don't pass all the time, and it's like, I feel like myself like almost being more quiet at times because I don't want my voice to be high. These are my arms. Because I'm not a girl. Like, that's the definite hard, like, I'm not a girl. Like, I just am not. I'm really excited for the future. I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. My name is Aaron McKenna, and I am 8 weeks on testosterone. Times are hard. Just like, live in it, because it's like, wow, you know, one day you'll look back and you'll be like, I grew from this. Just gotta live in it right now. I just filed for my legal name change! My court date is not until August. It's April. This is how I do it? What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna shave for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
I know you know that I like you, but that's not enough. So if you would please fall in love. I think it's my 10th week or my 11th week. My voice has been, I think, the most noticeable change. Like, it's cracking every other word, and it's the best thing in the entire world. Like, I feel it in my chest. Next week, hope you appreciate it. Daddy, you could also look a lot bed. When it first came out, it's like from 2004.
I don't play games.
Okay, this is gonna be my 12th week shot on testosterone. Hello.
It's good.
I'm about to do my T shot.
Oh, show me. Oh, where? In the tummy?
Yeah, in the tummy, so I grab it like,
I don't know. Oh, that was so brave.
I remember thinking for the longest time, like, whoa, I'll be like really old one day. I'll be like 70 or 80, and I'll be in a senior home, and there will be other old people that did things in their lives that I wish I could have done. Like, why didn't I cut my hair? Why didn't I go on testosterone? Why didn't I just change my name? Like, it bugs me. Why didn't I just do it? Because, you know, these other people will probably do it, and we'll all end up in the same place. We'll all end up in the same senior home. And I'll be like, whoa, why didn't I do it? I'm sure people are going to watch this and not relate. And it's like, dude, if you don't get it, if you don't relate to this, like, congrats. Like, congrats, because that's so great. You were born feeling good about yourself, and I'm sure you don't feel good about yourself in other ways.
I really hope some more changes happen soon, because I'm passing. Like, I really am. But it's weird. I feel like I'm the least... I don't know. I feel like I'm farther back than I've ever been before. Beyond man, we must be swift as a coursing river. There's one lady at the gym that always says, thanks, ma'am. And both times, I've wanted to be like, sir, but I just couldn't. I think I'm almost 4 months on T, and last night, like, my throat hurt so bad, and now I woke up. I like not have an Adam's apple, and I did not have that before. I'm going to go see my mom right now, who I haven't seen since I was pre-T. She's been really good. She's been really good. And I told her, like, hey, you gotta call me he, him, or Miles, or nothing at all, because that's just what it is. She said that she'll try, which is all you can ever ask. I'm like over 4 months on testosterone. It's funny looking back because I had such a gendered experience growing up, and I was aware of it, but it's looking back now, I'm like, duh, you're trans. Like, duh, you're a boy. Like, that's obvious. Bottom line, it doesn't matter where you are, if you're in the middle of nowhere or if you're in the most accepting place ever. If you don't accept you, if you haven't come out to yourself first and you don't accept, you're not gonna get anywhere. That's the first step.
You know, every rap bitch in the building, like, I'm Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Ninja, Nicki the Boss, Nicki the...
The voice and, like, the shoulders have been the biggest thing. Like, when I hug people, they say that I filled out. Sexuality has been a big thing in this you know, it makes sense. Like, in the past, I didn't feel comfortable, and I didn't feel like me, I didn't look like me, people weren't referring to me as me. The guys I would be talking to aren't the same type of guys I would if I was perceived as female. If that makes any sense. It's like my sexuality is, like, completely free.
I really don't know what's going on, so we're in Minnesota.
Hey, my name is Aaron McKenna, and this is my voice 8 months on testosterone. I'm in New York right now on my second tour of the year. Stop making tea update videos for bid, because I've been super self-conscious. Over the moon. It started off with my acne, just because it's like, I don't know, I thought I had acne before, but clearly I did not. I would have like one zit, and it wasn't until I hit like 5 or 6 months that like my skin just like became a breeding ground. So hopefully one day this becomes a really cool big video that helps someone, you know, holding out for the future. That's really what this year's been. It's funny, I started it off with a different name and looking and sounding different, and I'm just keep trying to be, you know, who I am. I don't know. It's been super easy for me to be so upset recently. But yeah, it is October 2017. Yeah. This month I have been so dysphoric. It's been so unfortunate. But I'm like, I need to go figure myself out and have some like life-changing experiences because I'm hella sad. So that's where I'm at. You think you're fine until you make progress and you're like, oh my god, I'm still getting misgendered. What's wrong? I don't know, I've been misgendered a lot recently, and it's really getting harder for me. I would rather someone come up and like punch me in the face for being trans and be like, I don't agree or I don't believe in it, and someone get physical with me than someone just politely seeing me as something I'm not. That hurts more. That's what I think is crazy. People being like, you know, you chose to be trans, you chose this. I didn't choose shit. I didn't choose to think this way or feel this way. What I did choose was to live the best life possible. Because I did the thing where I tried not to, where I tried being what I thought other people wanted, and I wasn't happy. So I'm like, okay, let's choose the hard decision, which is being the best me I can be with what I got given. Everyone has their cross to bear. If gender dysphoria happens to be yours, listen, it's a battle that I go through every day too, and I get it. It sucks! Sucks so much. I don't know, I ran into someone that I don't know super well, but I played baseball with him like a couple times earlier this year, and he saw me and they didn't even recognize me, and he was like, oh my god, and my jawline has been great. That's something that I didn't have before that I'm happy with.
So you're like 9 months in.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're 9 months in.
I could have given birth to a baby, but
You
instead
could've.
I'm a boy. November 16th, 2017, I look completely different than I did right before I left the tour, which is amazing because I was so self-conscious. My face grew wide, like really fast. Like overnight, my face was just like really fat, and then it has just recently sunk in, and now I have like a jawline. I've been getting crazy comments about my acne. Like people either bullying me or people just being like, you know, proactive's cheap, bro, fix your face, like all this stuff, and it's so funny. Like, I don't know, I'm starting not to care about it, and it's like, here's the thing, I'm on hormones, okay? So I'm going through puberty at a later age than most people. I am putting things in my body every single week. I'm stabbing myself every single week and pushing in a liquid that creates more sebum on your face. No matter what I do, no matter if I cut out gluten, no matter if I cut out dairy, which I've done these things, no matter what product I buy, no matter how many hundreds of dollars I spend for people to put UV lights in my face and zap my face and do the facial. I've done everything under the sun. There's nothing I can do. And it's funny because I feel better than I ever have in my entire life because I look like me. And it's so funny because I got so down about my acne, and it's like, I'm gonna be traveling out of the country in a month, and I have to use my passport from when I was 17, and the picture on the passport and the picture that, you know, you see before you, it's absolutely fucking insane. I am me. I literally look like me. It's also weird people bullying me for my acne because it's like, this is so temporary. Like, I didn't start this process with this. I'm not gonna end it with it. So since I got top surgery, can I like totally flash you? I swear I don't have abs, I just have fat rolls in like the exact same places. I got top surgery like 3 weeks ago, so my nipples are still a little crusty. Hi, my name is Aaron McKenna, and this is my voice of 11 months and a few weeks on testosterone. It's weird seeing like my pec muscles. That's so cool.
Do I look lonely?
Going downtown, a loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. Hi, my name is Aaron McKenna, and I'm 1 year on testosterone. Oh my god! I just finished editing that. Everything you just saw, I just edited that. The entirety of last year, when I would film something, I wasn't getting ready for camera. I didn't film it for someone to see it. I was filming everything for me personally. I was hoping that I would make it into a big video one day, but I kept going back and forth. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe it's too personal. Maybe I won't put this in, but I just want myself to know this in the future. This was an incredible journey. What a crazy life I live. Transitioning is not just physical, it's mental, it's emotional. From going on testosterone, my mind changed a lot. I became a lot less emotional than I was before. Things affect me now way different than they would have before testosterone. If there's anything I've learned, not just from transitioning for this past year, but being able to see what I thought, what I felt, what I looked like through this past year, it's that through a year, I've had different problems and different struggles I was going through. Maybe they were all under the same category, but I was going through different things. The farther along I went, the more I kind of lost sight of who that kid was in the beginning of the year. If I would have known in January that my problems in October would have been that I have acne, I would have been so relieved and so happy because the weight at that time of my problems was that I don't look like me, I don't sound like me, everyone sees me as a girl. In October, everyone was seeing me as a guy, but just a guy with acne. I would have taken that any day in January. I would have taken that any day. Just to be seen as me. I can be an ugly me as long as I'm seen as me. Like, that's fine. But watching these clips back of me like August, September, October, I was so wrapped up in problems that I would have traded in a heartbeat. I would have lived that life in January if I had the chance. What I found is that the things that I'm going through right now, I would have killed for when I was younger. So you just have to be so happy for who you are today and for what you have. Because Miles, as the weeks go on, your acne starts to fade, your jawline comes back, people see you for who you are, which they never did before. I have seen the world through two different lenses. I have been viewed at in two different lenses. People treat me so differently now because they see me as a guy. If at a young age, if I would have had the language to put to how I feel and would have had a safe space to be able to do that, which I ended up later on in life. I ended up moving out of my house. I figured out who I was. I surrounded myself with good people. Then I started my transition. If I would have had the language to put to how I feel in a good environment to be able to do so at a young age, I would have been going by he, him from jump. I've always felt like me. I've just never been able to be me or define me. But I can now. My mom calls me her son now, which, you know, they say it gets better. And for so long, I was like, bitch, when? And it does. I guarantee you I've watched every video that's just like this on YouTube. So hopefully this does the same thing for someone else as all of those videos did for me. It just gave me validation and confidence to be able to do it myself. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Miles! Matters, and that's what matters. Miles!
Don't wait, live now. Now this is living.